welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day, although a little hazy. We've got, I guess there's some fires out in Idaho and such, and so we've got a little bit of haze coming, but not too bad. But I'm bringing you out today because I'm struggling with it. My hands are full. I've got the box. Oops, sorry, just dropped it, but it's all packed very well. Sorry about that, Steven. I got Steven's box here. We just wrapped up the July 11th, 2021 live event with Ella and I, and we had an awesome night. God, you guys were so great. Everybody was so generous, got everything going, and it was so funny how many people kept winning, but everybody's like, I don't want my prize, give it to somebody else. So we kept going through the random.org, and Steven finally, he got picked. So Steven's coffee, his mug, and his extra large t-shirt is going to be shipped out later today once I get everything else sorted, because today is plumbing. Got to open up the garage, show you guys what's going on in here, and we've got the plumber coming out today to set a hot water tank, the pan, do some more roughing. We got the, hopefully that's not too loud. We got the rough-in we have a hot water tank we're going to put in. I got it right down there. So I got a hot water tank. We got the water lines to rough in today, the drain, the toilet ring, and everything else. We're going to get that set up. And then what we've been doing is, we got a hold of a mini excavator. Sorry if it's a little windy out here. We got a mini excavator set up, and I'm going to have to work on this lighting here a little bit, but hold on for a second. Okay, that might be a little bit better. We're working on the water lines and the sewage now. So we have this going, and that's going to go over to the shop, and it's going to run all the way across, and it's going to tie into our septic system. So the plumber is going to be coming out to help out with that. We got the water line. We're starting to trench out. We got to go 6 feet deep at least to bury our water line. So we're going to be running water from the house over into the shop, as well as running off the house, and we're going to run out what they call a redhead. And I hear a peacock just now or something. It's weird. We're going to run a redhead out, and redhead is a standing water source system. It's a rigid pipe that goes 6 feet into the ground, comes out of the ground about 3-4 feet, and it has a handle you lift up. Sometimes you see my park districts and such. You lift the water handle up and water will come out, but it's got a valve that shuts the water off, 6 feet or more into the ground. So that's what we're getting also installed. So this way we can actually irrigate and water things later, because we would like to actually have chickens again, and we want to get that set up over there for next year to year later. So we're getting things planned, but got this neat little mini excavator that got dropped off from the folks over at Bobcat of Gillette, so a big shout out to them. Shannon, super helpful with a lot of things. More to come later on that. But Bobcat of Gillette lend me this so we can start getting some of our lines buried and some more work done. But we got a bunch of stuff happening today because I got all that to do. Got some cool product I want to share with you guys, or at least not a product, I should say. I got a flag. We got to hang a flag up. That's right. I got a flag I got to hang up inside the shop. Get the ball moving on that. You guys have been awesome. Got a lot of people that have been communicating with me to get some flags sent out. So right now, the way it's looking, today's July 12th at the recording of this. So you guys are going to be a little bit behind at the viewing of this video. Got a Marine Corps flag, a Blue Line flag, Army flag, Navy flag, Air Force flag. I think all of those are coming, and I think I might even have a Space Force flag coming, which is going to be really cool if I get that. But I don't have any Coast Guard. Apparently nobody in the Coast Guard follows CK-Tool. That's kind of a bummer. But anyhow, so we'll just have to leave a vacant spot for them and maybe make a little smiley face flag or something like that for those guys. But hey, I'm going to do some of this stuff, and then we're going to prepare for the plumber. So let's get going. Well, hey guys, it's morning the next day. Well, we had a little bit of a learning experience yesterday, and maybe I'll have to do a video on the housing market and being a buyer in this market in 2021, because so far since we moved out here, we bought the house in March of 2021, moved out here in April of 2021, and we've had a few problems since we've bought this house. Nothing of any major consequence, but lots of little things, and all of these little things could have been solved by honest realtors. And yesterday was no different. When we bought the house, we saw the house and we bought it all. Long story short, and we were told certain things were taking place or had been done per our request before our closing, and those things didn't happen. And one of those things was the septic system of our home being clean, because we have acreage, so we're not on a sewer like folks in the city. Plumber came out and we were going over stuff and we were starting to look at things, and we just checked out the septic system a little bit, and you're like, boy, how big is this tank? And we're going to get in touch with the county to try to get this all sorted out. And we find out that our septic system was actually overflowing. It was too full, and there's like a pipe that comes out of ground that you use to clean it out, and it was rising in the pipe. That's just not right, because we were told the septic system was cleaned when the house went on the market, and nobody lived in the house in January and February and March and half of April. And we've only been out now. The video is in the middle of July, so you couldn't fill the entire septic tank up that fast. We're like, well, geez, how big is the tank? What happened? There's all these questions about, poor practice, because it's Wyoming, so there's not as many stringent building inspections and codes, all this other stuff. So the plumber, who's a really nice guy, and Mike's been a big help with everything, we called the septic company up. They came out right away and cleaned out the tank. My tank was 1,200 gallons. Yes, the entire tank was full. So I have a 1,200 gallon septic tank, but it was full. So, because I had to wait around for the septic tank company to come out to do all that, and then it took them like 45 minutes to get it cleaned and flushed and take care of it all. It postponed other projects, other things I had to do, like go get diesel for the excavator and such. But so that was yesterday. But today, I've got flag to put up. That's right. I'm going to put up some flags today. We're going to end up supposed to get some rain today, so we're not sure how much we're going to get done outside. But we got a lot of stuff inside the shop taking place. We're going to show you some of that footage and get you back involved in the normal stuff. And I'm also going to hang these flags up. So, let's get back to work, shall we? So, now with that being said, yes, it is a beautiful day right now, but oddly enough, you'd think that we weren't going to get any rain. We got some last night, but big blue skies, but I guess we're going to get more rain today. So we're going to go dig some more, get some things accomplished. But in the interim, what I'm going to do is we're going to set these up, but I'm going to wait because I need some assistance, and I think I have some assistance coming later today, so that's super cool. But I'll show you real quick what it is I got. Okay, well, first and foremost, if you guys never heard of this company before, it's called Annin, A-N-N-I-N, and these came, it's FMAA certified, which is a company that makes flags, American flags and other flags here in the United States. Annin, and now this is not a paid sponsorship or anything, Annin actually has 3 factories, 2 in Virginia and 1 in Ohio, and they make not just American flags, but they make military flags and blue line line flags and other flags here in the United States, which is super cool. Many of you guys that have been following me since back in Washington, the flagpole that Greg and I put up with the kids a few years ago, that 30-foot tall flagpole, that flag I flew on there was by Annan. It was a Made in America flag. And I figured since I'm one of the Made in America movement ambassadors, it's probably a good thing to be buying as many things made in America as I possibly can. So the one thing I have right here is I got a Marine Corps flag. That's right. I got a Marine Corps flag, and I also got my blue line flag. So I'm going to go ahead and get these installed, but I'm going to need some assistance, and we're going to try to figure out a way to put these up here so they're nice and level and even and everything. So but before I do that, I'm going to go jump on the mini excavator. I'm going to do a little work on that and get some ditch going until Benny gets out here and starts picking up where I leave off, and then when the plumber comes out here. So let's get cracking, shall we? See, and just like that, I got kicked off. He came out to work on it. He likes using that Mini X. We both got a little use, but I have to say, Ben's been doing most of digging, so I just try to make it look good. I gotta get my little mic here. I'm using the bunny butt to do the other audio, so between the wind and my voice, I'm not sure how much you guys are gonna get, but yeah, we're doing good. We got to go 6 feet or deeper down into the ground to trench all this. So, but there's some precarious spots, like right by the house where the foundation system, the drain tile system is at, and then where the septic comes through, right over here. We have to do that slowly, both with machine and by hand. So we're going to tie that around, but we have to dig 2 trenches, one for the sewer line system, which is all in the plastic, but then also for the water line, which is also in plastic. But we got those going in 2 different trenches because they're going in 2 different directions. So today, hopefully, we're going to be getting the hot water tank installed. Mike was also going to bring out some HVAC ductwork. We're working on that this week, as well as then we got to drill through the foundation of the house to run the water line and to tie it into the shop. Super cool. Mike's been an awesome guy. Renegade Plumbing has been something else. So if you're in the Gillette area, or even a little further, more Rosette, places like that, you got to look him up. He's been super cool. He's very busy, like a lot of the trades, and a lot of good trades. Those folks are very busy right now. So feel very blessed and thankful for having Mike part of this group and part of the CK Knife and Tool team. Okay guys, okay, back. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I actually just went up and I threw a nail up over there, and I'm gonna put a nail over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and stretch a string taut all the way across. Then I can start measuring stuff out on the string to know where I'm going to put some nails that I can hang the flags. Get up on the ladder, let's get this flag up. Well, there we have it, guys. Look at that. Semper Fi. Got the Marine Corps flag up. Super happy. The first of many flags, hopefully to be going up here in the shop. I've got, as I mentioned earlier, I showed you guys the blue line flag. I'm going to put that up a little bit later, but I'm going to call it a day. Plumber took off. Al and I are going to call it quits. I have company coming over. So Keith and Lori are going to be coming by, and I'm going to make some cheeseburgers, and we're just going to enjoy each other's company. And that's about it. So I guess I'll catch you guys in a little bit because there is more plumbing yet to come. Bah! Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Well, I say good morning because it's morning for me. I actually just took possession of a lot of drywall. It's been a rough morning, last couple of days since we left you guys. I don't remember what you saw last with piecing things together, but where we're at right now is the HVAC is the ductwork is almost completed, and the water lines inside the bathroom are done. We drilled a hole through the side of my house to connect to the fresh water lines. You go through it, and we started digging the trench for all the water and the sewage. And I was using a mini excavator from Bobcat, and it was really cool. It's the first time I used one of those little mini excavators before, but it was a little underpowered, so it's been a struggle. But the heat has been getting at us, and we've had some little challenges. One, actually not much of a challenge, but Ben actually left for a day and went to go work with the electrician, so that was super cool. Sol and I ran a bunch of errands and did such stuff, but we ended up with a little bit of a problem. And the other day, was actually the day we were filming little bits and pieces, B-roll footage and such. At the end of the day, Dutch was really lethargic and kind of blah. And, you know, sometimes if dogs have upset bellies, they eat grass, you know, and they do that kind of stuff. So we started noticing that. But nothing really out of the ordinary that we thought. That afternoon and evening led into the late, the morning hours and such. And so Dutch and I didn't get a lot of sleep overnight, and he was getting progressively worse. So I ended up calling up the vet. We went over to our local veterinarian and dropped him off in there, did a blood work and x-rays, and the blood work seemed to come back okay. Not a lot of issues there except for one little balance. I don't know what the name of that was again, but it ultimately coincided with the fact that he had a blockage or something in his stomach and his intestines. Don't know what he ate, don't know what's going on, but being what it was, I left him there overnight. They were putting him on IVs, and IV and some pain medication and some other things to get it over with. And then I got the phone call this morning about 8 a.m. that they did another x-ray, and his stomach is swelling, and there's more gases and stuff inside his gut and his stomach. And they're concerned that if it's postponed or left untreated, a part of an intestine could get knotted, or it doesn't look like anything right now, but intestine could be knotted or something could die off, and they wanted to get everything going. It's only been less than 48 hours right now, so the chances of anything like that happening is pretty slim, but they see that He's still in pain. His stomach is swelling. He's getting more sensitive in his abdomen and stuff. So he's going into surgery today. So I got that. My little 8-year companion is going into surgery right now. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I'm really kind of in a blah mood right now. And I should be happier because I've been sharing a bunch of stuff on Instagram as of late. And well, I had this. I got this. It's a bigger excavator. So Bobcat of Gillette stepped up and hooked me up with a larger excavator to help finish the job because the little excavator we had for a week and we were only about 1/3 of the way complete. So that was no fun. Struggling with this Wyoming ground. That's, you know, I've only been here at the time like 3-4 months now, so I didn't know, but it was a tractor I had at the time and that's what I got. So now Bobcat of Gillette hooked me up with this. I originally thought that maybe my plumber might have had something and was going to do all that stuff, and we were having an issue with balancing schedules. So other rental options I had to postpone or lose out on those. But Bobcat of Gillette stepped up and hooked me up with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging, keep my mind busy, keep my hands busy, and hopefully I'll get good news at the end of the day today, and I'll share it with you all. But in the interim, let's get digging, shall we? There we go, guys. I'm wrapping it up. Wrapping it up, gang. We are ready to rock and roll. We're all finished. Hold on. Alrighty, guys. Oh boy, 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 boy. Oh, this thing was fun. So much nicer than the little one. That little one was nice, but going from 20 horsepower to 45 horsepower, definitely a big difference. Well, so much has happened since the last video. I've had a lot of issues. I honestly don't remember if I talked about Dutch at all. But yep, so Mike has been awesome. Basically, Ben, myself, and Mike, of course, as he had his boys out for a little while, especially Sebastian. Big shout out to you, Sebastian, little buddy. Been doing really cool here. But taking a shot to shop real quick. Not too much has changed, of course. We do have Marine Corps flag right there. Oh, and the wind was blowing us around a little bit. I actually managed to get up my blue line flag, but yeah, the wind got to it a little bit. So I'm gonna have to try to loosen that a little bit here. Hold on, let's do that again. Hopefully we can make it up. Last time we jumped, there was no railing. So let's see if we can jump this time with the rail. No! See, I actually held you. I didn't want you to be scared. that I was holding on you and jumping. I gave you a false sense of security and I surprised you. So what we got going on here? We got the bathroom already plumbed out now, so we're good there. We got vents, we've got drain lines, we have plumbing supply for the water, for the sink and the toilet. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, what else we got going on? We have ductwork, because what we're going to do is take the old HVAC system from the house, put it out here, and we're going to upgrade for the one out in the house. So super excited about that. Ben was a big help too. We did a lot of dirt work out there with Benny. He drilled and chiseled out the hole down here, because this water line actually is going to be feeding the water supply for out in the pasture area right there. We're hoping to do, we want to do like an orchard and stuff. Well, we got to do fencing and such because of the pronghorn out here. We'll eat everything. So, but that's next year's project. Hopefully we'll do some apple or some peach or something like that. But we wanted water lines out there, so we ran the line up around, dropped it in there. We'll run redheads out that way next year. That'll be super cool. So yes, we got the gas line going. That's all up to snuff. We got our duct work all in, so that's good to go. So nobody is too hot or too cold when they come out to visit the shop and work on their knife. But that's about it, gang. So we're going to wrap up the video now because it's a big video, as you guys saw. And I just can't do that to you or Ella anymore. We are trying new software and stuff, so make sure to see how this video turns out. But until the next video, guys, thank you very much. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. All the support you guys have been given has been awesome. Yes, I'm now wearing a lavalier mic because I actually just got done doing chores. I didn't want to wear the lav mic, do everything else. A little ill-prepared, I guess. But hopefully the audio has been doing okay. If not, I'm sure Ella will work her magic. So that's it, guys. So next video, keep an eye out. I think it's going to be stairs or a window or drywall, somewhere on that line. But until the next one, gang, take it easy. Thank you very much. Remember, ck-tool.com. Find your swag. groundpoundercoffee.com to get your coffee. Until the next one, take care, guys. Bye.